Okay, so this one is just a quickie for the shoulders because there's a whole other section on the arms. So most of what we do for the arms will work for the shoulders, but these two are very specific to work on your shoulder stability. So you're going to be on your hands and knees, but if you are watching this and you're feeling like you've done this a couple of times and you want a lot more strength, then feel free to come at it from your plank position, although you can drop your knees at any point. Easiest thing to do is have your knees directly underneath your hips, but if you want to level up, they can come a little bit further away, so you're working your core as well. Otherwise, checking you're not dipping into your lower back, so you're really tucking that tailbone. You're engaging your core just being here. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders and taking a tiny bend in your elbows if you're hypermobile. You're engaging each one of your fingertips on the mat, and you're keeping your whole body completely straight and still, except your chest is going to move towards the ground. You're going to come back up again. Okay? So it's your shoulders that are staying completely still, almost drawing together and then separating just by you lowering your chest and bringing it back up again. And you're not jutting your chin or dropping your chin, your neck stays in line with your spine. Making sure you've still got that tailbone tucked so you're not dipping into the lower back. I'm not looking for something like this. Your core is engaged, you're not injuring the lower back. You're engaging each one of your fingers. And you're trying not to hyperextend your elbows if that's something you're prone to. So like I mentioned at the beginning, you could take the knees back to make it a little bit harder. Or if you've been here a couple of times and you're really confident now, then up from your plank. But there is a temptation to get the neck involved when you're up here. Remember to keep squeezing the bum, tuck the tailbone, draw the belly towards the spine. I'm going to lower my knees. Okay, last 5 here. Okay, sinking back for a child's pose, reaching the arms out, relaxing after you worked hard in those scap dips. Okay, when you're ready, coming back up for your next exercise. So again, you can have the knees underneath the hips, knees a little bit further away, or if you're intense, go for that plank option. So these ones are tricep push-ups. So I highly recommend you make sure you've got it down with the knees underneath the hips before you go anywhere else. Your hands are going to be underneath the shoulders, your elbow creases are facing forwards. And you're going to bend the elbows towards the rib cage, lower towards the ground and come back up. Just moving really slowly, and again, you're keeping that tailbone tucked, that core engaged. Your neck stays in line with your spine. The only thing that's moving are those arms. So they're drawing in towards you, not out to the side. I'll show you from the front. So if you're making this a little bit harder, those knees are coming further back. Now there is a common misconception that it's not a push-up if you don't get all the way down towards the ground and then come back up. You're not going to build strength by doing that with poor form. I'd much prefer you stayed in the top range of the movement, just making sure you're building that stability, building that strength with the correct alignment. Not creating any issues with the neck, the shoulders, the lower back. Just simply building up that shoulder stability, tricep, bicep strength as well while we're here. And obviously your core is involved, you can probably feel it. Feel free to come at it from your plank position, but make sure those elbows come in towards the rib cage and only going as far as you can control. If you don't want to come all the way down to the ground, or you can't do it without that nice straight alignment, that's fine, just stay at the top range. I'm sure you can still feel it. Okay, last 5 here. Okay, sinking back onto those heels when you're ready. Relaxing in your child's pose. Okay, feel free to do that one again as many times as you like. Maybe upping the levels with taking the knees back, or maybe even a couple with the toes up. Otherwise, enjoy your child's pose and I'll see you next time.